This is the disassembly and reassembly of the Browning Gold Hunter as well as the Winchester SX2. First you want to start off taking this cap off here. Then the forearm will just slide right off. And then you can take your barrel, it'll just slip right off. And your piston, this piece here, spring. Next, you want to release the bolt, hold it with your hands so it doesn't go flying forward. Now this is the part where it'll differ between the Winchester and the Browning. On the Winchester, you can just pull this handle up right here, it'll come right out. On the Browning, you gotta push this up in. There's this little lever right here. You gotta push that down, pull the bolt a little bit forward, then you can pull the handle out, it'll just come right out. You can pull the bolt the rest of the way out. To get the trigger mechanism out, you can use, I'm going to use an Allen wrench, but you can use whatever fits in these holes right here. But just put it on there, just give it a little tap. And pull them right out. And the whole trigger mechanism will just pop right out. There we go. Take the magazine tube apart. You can get a screwdriver like this. Just take it, push it in. There's a little tab right there, and then this plastic piece will come out. Careful, there's a lot of spring tension in it. I'm springing out. If you tip the gun, the last piece will come out. You got that there, and it's all taken apart. Alright, so now that we've got it disassembled, cleaned, we can start the reassembly process. So, we're going to take these pieces again. This one in. This one goes this way. So they align themselves. And you can take your spring and this piece right here. The spring in. I find that it helps to put this on the end of the spring first. Just work the spring in. You have to line the tab up on here into this square right here, so put it all the way down. Just spin it in there until you find the hole, and it's right there, and it'll spring back up, and then it'll just push it down a little bit. Next, we'll put the bolt back in. So, you need these two pieces. Goes on this way with the big flat part opposite of this tail. And you want to slide it in here. Make sure the rails line up. Then you have to line the tail up with this little plunger down here. And you can put the handle back in. Press that tab down that we were talking about earlier. Next, we'll take the trigger, pop it in place. Take the two pins, And then we'll start putting it back together down here. So your spring, doesn't matter which direction it goes on. In this piece, you have to have the small end going towards the bolt. And then there's grooves in the end of this right here. So you have to put it in one of the grooves. Right there. I'm gonna take this. The big end going towards the bolt. And your barrel can lock the bolt back now that the trigger's in. In your forearm. Then this little, make sure that these with this black plastic piece that it lines up in that groove still. And put your cap on. Make sure it cycles. There you go, good to go. One thing to note on the Brownings when you're done is this lever here needs to be forward, because if it's back like this, you won't be able to load any shells into the magazine tube. So make sure it's forward.